Cats are such mysterious creatures, aren't they? They communicate in these ways that, well, words just can't quite capture. But when they sense their time with us is coming to an end, that language becomes even more subtle, even more profound. So today, we're going to talk about this really sensitive topic to try and understand how our cats say their final goodbyes.
Have you ever had that feeling? That quiet sense that your cat is trying to tell you something really important, but you can't quite figure out what it is? It's a feeling so many cat owners now, they don't just fade away. They leave these small, really powerful signs, little messages for the people who know them best. And that, right there, is the most crucial thing to remember. What we might see as them being withdrawn or sad is often something so much deeper. This isn't just about an ending. It's about understanding a final, powerful act of communication, of connection. So to help us understand this language, we're going to break it all down into 5 key emotional signs. These are the quiet ways a cat might let you know that it's preparing to rest. Let's start with the first 2, because these are deeply, deeply rooted in instinct.
Yeah, it's just so important to remember that a lot of these behaviors, they're not personal. They're not about you. They come from a place deep inside a cat's DNA, something passed down from their wild ancestors for thousands of years. The first sign, and honestly, often the most noticeable one, is a sudden desire to be alone. Your once social cat might just start spending more and more time by themselves. And you'll notice these hiding spots, they aren't random. A cat will look for specific places, under a bed, deep inside a closet, anywhere they feel safe and won't be bothered. Think about it. In the wild, a sick or vulnerable animal would hide to stay safe from predators. This is that exact same instinct playing out in our homes. So the key takeaway here is that they are not rejecting you. They're just following this powerful, ancient drive to find a quiet, peaceful place to rest. The absolute best thing you can do is respect that space, but let them know you're still there. Just sit quietly in the room, speak softly. Your presence is a huge comfort, even from a distance.
All right, let's move on to the second sign. And this one can be especially confusing for us. I mean, you know your cat's personality better than anyone, right? And then suddenly, it might feel like you're living with a completely different animal.
This comparison really nails it. A cat that's always been a total lap cat might suddenly prefer to be alone. Or, and this is just as common, a cat that's always been really aloof and independent might suddenly become incredibly clingy, like they're your shadow, following you everywhere. Now, along with those personality shifts, you'll often see these physical changes too. And please hear me when I say this. This is not your fault. It's not because you bought the wrong food or didn't play with them enough. It's just their body slowing down, their energy fading. What they need now is your patience and your steady, calm love. Okay, so we've looked at those external, instinct-driven behaviors. Now let's explore the signs that show us what's happening on the inside as their whole world and their priorities begin to change. This can be one of the most heartbreaking things to see. Those simple joys that used to make up their entire day, they just start to fall away. You know that little laser pointer they used to go nuts for? It just stays in the drawer now. That perfect patch of sun they would always find for their afternoon nap. It stays empty. It's like the world of play and excitement just doesn't hold the same appeal anymore. And this is where we really have to shift our own perspective. They aren't bored and they aren't unhappy. Their internal priorities have just changed. Their whole world has gotten smaller, more focused. Gentle pets, a soft blanket, your quiet presence, that's what matters to them now. Okay, this next sign is maybe the most profound and personal one. When the end is near, there's a change in your cat's gaze. It's a look that says more than any meow ever could. It's not sadness you see in their eyes. It's this deep, quiet sense of peace, a look of complete and total trust. It's almost as if in that one look, they're letting you off the hook, releasing you from worry, and just telling you that they're ready. It's a powerful, silent conversation that speaks right to your heart. And that brings us to our final sign. After the retreat, after that inward shift, some cats will make one last deliberate effort to connect with you. After days of hiding or just seeming distant, they might use the very last of their energy just to seek you out. They'll find you, maybe curl up beside you, or just make their presence known in a way they haven't for a little while. This final gesture, a gentle head press, a weak little purr, a soft rub against your leg, that is their goodbye. It's their way of acknowledging the life you shared together. They know it's time and they want to share one last moment of connection with the person who was their whole world. And this moment, as bittersweet as it becomes an incredible gift. You might not even realize how important it is at the time, but later you will remember it so vividly. That last purr, that final gaze, it's a memory that stays with you, always. Navigating this time is just incredibly difficult, and it is so easy to get lost in feelings of guilt and all the what-ifs. These are the questions that haunt every single loving pet owner. We replay every moment, right? Wondering if we missed a sign or if we could have changed the outcome somehow. It's a totally natural part of grieving. But the answer to that question is right here. Cats don't think in terms of years or time. They think in moments of comfort, security, and care. If you gave them a home where they felt safe and loved, you didn't just do enough. You gave them a beautiful life. You gave them everything. And what's most important to remember is this: their goodbye isn't really an ending, but more of a transformation. That love, it doesn't disappear. It stays with you, like a quiet, warm presence. And remembering their final silent language of love is how we can honor that incredible bond we were so lucky to share.